Hey you guys, welcome to Consume the Goodness. My name is Kendra. I'm a certified lifestyle and weight management coach, and this channel combines healthy lifestyle with God's Word. And today I'm going to tell a story, or have a story be like the introduction to, like have it be flowing into the encouragement. I'm so tired. Once upon a time, this was like, I think in 2020, I believe. Things were not going well medically, like worse than usual. So I was having episodes, but normally if I would have like an episode is what we call it, is like I'm having the symptoms. It's just a ton of symptoms and they're more severe in that moment. And then I just have to really rest. I'm not actually passing out. It's just really bad. I'm like close to passing out. But this time I had that, but then I was going out, but then I was coming to, and then go out, and then come to, like more severe than normal. It was just bad. That went on for a while. Then like things started to get worse. As time went on, things would get worse. Like my breathing was really slowing, like really slow, really shallow. And my heart rate was really, really low. It was really slow. It was faint, and I couldn't feel my face. That stupid song's gonna be in my head now. I can feel my face when I'm with you. And I started to feel like I was floating out of my own body. It was really bad. And then we started to notice that my left arm was completely purple. So my husband called 911, paramedics showed up, and it even took them a while to find my pulse. I remember hearing one of the guys like, she doesn't have a pulse, I can't find one, which obviously they eventually did. I'm alive.
I'm still alive.
Oh, okay. So this is more like 2018, 2019 time frame, not 2020. Yeah, things were not going well. My heart rate, my pulse was in like the was in the 30s. Sometimes it would get to like 42. Anyway, I'm just going to fast forward through some things because every single detail of this story is really not important. It's more the like, okay, now you know what led up to me having to go to the hospital. Got to the hospital, I was there for a while. So after, I don't know how long, maybe an hour or two, I started to feel a little bit more normal, still really weak, still a lot of symptoms, but I really had to go pee, so I was like, I have to go to the bathroom. So they're like, okay, my husband was on one side, I think maybe there was a nurse on the other side, holding the bag from the IV, and I was walking, and just the standing up part and starting to move, really, I felt like I was going to pass out. Like I usually say something. Like, I don't know, I'm trying to tell people, like, I'm going down, I'm going to pass out, I'm going to pass out. So I was like, everything started to come, the sweating, the paleness, the shallow breath, slow breathing. But I was looking down, and a nurse was like, don't look down. And she was telling me to, like, keep your head up, don't look down. And when I lifted up my head, I still had all the symptoms, but that feeling of like, oh my gosh, this is it, like, in the next second, I'm going to be to the floor. That went away. Still super uncomfortable with the like feeling nauseous and the sweating and the breathing and really weak and feeling like I'm right on the verge of passing out. That was still there, but I never actually went completely out. So thinking about that story and about what this whole channel is about and like, analogies and connections and all that kind of stuff, that is where the encouragement for this week comes from, is don't look down. So when you stop and think about what happens when we pass out, our heart rate starts to drop, our blood pressure drops, we don't have oxygen to our brain, so our brain isn't functioning like it's supposed to, doesn't have what it needs, so we lose consciousness, you get real shaky, pale, we lose our color, we're losing it. Our muscles are super relaxed, like just lots of weakness sets in, so our muscles relax, and then we're just down. Applying all of this to life, our lifestyles, our healthy lifestyle, we may still have the symptoms. It may still be a struggle, whatever the thing is that we might be going through. It may be really hard and be really uncomfortable. But if we keep our heads up, we don't look down, then that can really save us from completely falling out, from completely losing it, and from hitting the floor. And actually, we may hit the floor sometimes. Trust me. Oh my gosh, imagine trying to count the amount of times I have hit the floor. That'd be a lot of counting. That's a lot of years. It's like 21 years, I think. Actually, I can't even just stop it at 21 years. Things have gotten better. 21 years of really bad, but still up until even today, I do still hit the floor sometimes. Anyway, we may still hit the floor, but we get back up. Sometimes we need somebody else to help us get back up. Sometimes it's someone else helping to, I don't know. I'm just going to keep saying get back up instead of trying to include examples in here, but you guys, I'm sure, understand. I'm applying all of this stuff, the passing out stuff, to life, every area of our lives. So we may need somebody to help get us back up off of the floor if we do actually go completely out. And we always, no matter what, we do always have Jesus there to lift us up. If nobody else is around to help get us up off of the floor, and we don't have the strength to get our own selves up, Jesus is there to get us up. He is our strength to get us up off the floor, or to get us up from whatever it is that we are down from in. So yes, that is the encouragement for this week. Don't look down. As a parent, a friend, a brother, a sister, as a child, I already said friend. In the work that we do, in our relationships, in our health, our walks with Jesus, and in every single area of our lives, let's just try to remember not to look down. Oh, also, this kind of reminds me, isn't this a thing like a scientifically proven thing, or at least likely, that the direction that we're looking, that's where we're gonna go? So like if you're riding a bike or driving and you're looking over here, that's where you're gonna go. That also kind of connects to this. If we're looking down, that's the direction we're gonna go in any area of our lives, in our health, in our relationships, in our walks with Jesus. If we happen to drop the ball somewhere, or mess up, or just have a bad day, not do well in something, and we look down, that's the direction we're going to keep going. We're going to stay going down. We're going to stay in that, oh, I dropped the ball, I'm this, I'm that. All the negativity starts to set in, then we start to become the negative thoughts that we think, and all these different things. So keeping our heads up, keep your head up, keep your chin up, keep your eyes fixed on Jesus, keep your eyes up, keep your heart up, keep your health up, all these different things. If we do fall and hit the floor, we need to put in the effort, or reach our hand out to someone to help us to get us up, so that we don't stay down, so our heads don't stay down. I hope this made sense. I hope that it was encouraging, and if it didn't make sense, like I always say, you guys can send me an email or say something in the comments. Let me know, like, hey, I'm not really getting this. What the heck are you trying to say? That is it for this week. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you guys for understanding me not being able to do a live stream or anything on Tuesday like I normally would. My body dealing with this rash and the so many days in a row of a lot of lack of sleep, it's really like catching up, and so I just haven't been doing very well. It's just, I will talk more about that next week when I do part 2 of the, we're going strict carnivore, get rid of the rash. Or I'll get into the details of that at that time, but I did still want to thank you guys for your understanding and your support and your love and kind words and everything, for not doing a live stream earlier this week. Yeah, that's what it was. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you, God bless, and I hope to have you back for the next one.